Hello, live English students. My name is Athena and I will be your teacher today. Today's topic is big numbers. Can you read this number? This is a huge number. It's very intimidating. This is probably the biggest that most native English speakers this biggest number that most native English speakers can actually say. So I am going to teach you how to be able to read this, and I've got a little technique that can make it easier to remember how to read such big numbers. So please join me and I will explain. Let's remember that 1 equals a, and how we usually say it, we say 100 or 100, you can say these numbers either as 1 or as a. 100, 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion, and 1 trillion. 100, 1,000, a million, a billion, a trillion. And that's how we say those numbers. Notice the number of zeros. Okay? Now I'm going to show you a trick to remembering long numbers like the one I just showed you. I'm going to say this number for you. Pay attention and see if you can hear. 622 trillion, 384 billion, 123 million, 922,019. What did you notice about what I said? You need to remember one key thing. This number, the 100's number, is the only one you need to know when you say huge numbers such as this. So you can say this number one of 3 ways. 123, 123, or 123. If you can say this number, then you can say any big number. Now I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I mean. All you have to do is remember how to say the hundreds number and then add the trillion, the billion, the million, and the thousand. So here we go. 622 trillion, 384 billion, 123 million, 922,019. At the very end, you always want to say and. So we don't have 100 there, so we just say and 19. So there is your secret. If you can remember trillion, billion, million, thousand, you can remember how to say big numbers such as these. And remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3 zero numbers. So now we're going to have a little practice. Okay, before we practice, I want to mention one more thing, is the and. So you'll notice that you don't say and where the comma is. You say and when you're using the 100 numbers. So 622, 384, 123, 922. But something happens when these numbers disappear. If we replace these numbers with a 0, the and disappears. So I'm going to say this number now with all zeros. We always use the and just before the end. So this would be 622 trillion, 84 billion, 23 million, 22,019. And that's how we use the and. Want to make sure we get that clear before we start some practice. Okay, let's practice with these numbers. All right, this one. 888, 3,007, 49,064, 41,037,711 or 711. 800,111,000 or 111,000. Okay, so you got 4 going this way. Billion. 6,788,919,169. I had to write small. 52 trillion, 270 billion, 1,686,159. 102 billion, 628 million, 923,011. 777,777,777,777. And the last one, 101,101. So you see, once you get used to the places, trillion, billion, million, and thousand, and if you can say a 100's number, then you can just add on trillion, billion, million, and thousand when you're saying a big number like this. So good luck with your big numbers. Practice many of them. Please use this as a guide, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye. Thank you.